Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we're going through the Ringed City DLC, and we have gone quite a ways without seeing another bonfire. So I'm thinking, let's swap this out for a Ring of Sacrifice again. And, I guess Chloranthy is nice though, but let's swap this out for a Havel, because we're going to want the Silver Cat Ring for at least one brief moment. And let's see just how far we can get without needing to deal with anybody. Because if we can get back to our souls without needing to deal with anybody, that would be great. But the ring protects us in such cases as where turns out maybe we did need to deal with somebody. Ow. Tried to go a little bit too close to that guy. Okay, I wonder just how many of these guys we can get on our case at once. Let's take a drink here and then continue moving. Okay, so these three don't spawn until you actually get down here, and that was not a good plan, running between them like that. I think I'm going to give that one more shot with another ring. And, gonna try and run around them rather than between them. Might work a little better. Okay, Ring of Sacrifice. Thankfully, we do still have plenty, so it's not like this is a thing that we can't do. Yeah, even without a Chloranthy ring, we still recover our stamina pretty quick. Chloranthy, of course, makes it quicker, but it's not as significant as I had always believed. So this time, if we could get to the big fellas without taking any damage first, that would be ideal. More so if we can get past them. Ooh, but then we have to climb a ladder. Ow. Like, significant ow. Okay, drink. Run. Yes, hello. So can we, in fact, get up this ladder while this little turtle's around? Seems the answer is yes. Good. Their spells do not have unlimited vertical reach. So there's that guy again. And there's that lizard, which we are going to let get away. I don't want to follow it into danger. Not right now. So it seems that, yes, we can get back to our souls without fighting anyone. Which is good. So can we get through here? We can. There's just not much reason to. This is pretty dead-endy. Can take a nice... Whoa. That better not be another one of those things that yells and causes a bunch of ghost archers to murder us. That would be bad for my health. How do you feel about this? Ow. I see he has wised up to my games. Oh, it's a shame I didn't actually get that backstab. Did the backstab motion, just didn't get the actual stab. Whoa there. Let's not with the whole killing me thing. I would much rather have me killing you. Drink, drink. Because if I could just never have to deal with you again, that would just be gravy. There we go. Thanks for the hammer. So that's where he got it. It's his. So, really, you're just guarding nothing? Is that a... No, that's not a bonfire. That's just a torch. I was really hoping that one of these two doorways would lead us to an elevator back up to the bonfire, but seems that is not to be. Oh. Is that the friendly fly thing pawing at that item? Or is that an enemy one? It's moving around a lot more, so I'm thinking it's probably an enemy. Yeah, I'm not going to want to deal with that, but I'm probably going to have to. And beyond there, I don't see much of value from this balcony. Maybe from the other balcony we can see something. Also, hello, hovering piece of wood. So, anything else visible from here? Is that a bloodstain or a message? Not sure from this distance. But yeah, seems that this area exists to give us that one item we grabbed and also Leto's hammer. Just gonna real quick check this way. Looks like indeed there is no let me out of here. So we do have to take that drop. Thankfully, it looks like it's got a few steps to it. Not that that really matters to us. We do have our silver cat ring. We don't need these steps to be quite so close together. Just gonna... Ah, there is an item on these steps. Ooh! I do like finding +3 rings. I don't like the look of that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb that ladder again. And, well, before I do that, I'm going to actually deal with this guy. And apparently I'm also going to deal with these two because having 3 of these guys after me, or even 2 of them at once, is not the best use of my time. Because if they're still casting at me once I get up there, yeah, that's a liability. And so, once we get up here, we're going to go deal with the fiery guy across the bridge and see whether or not he is guarding a path to, say, a bonfire. I know I would appreciate exactly that. Oh, he's got a friend. Hopefully his friend does not decide to cross the bridge with him. Though it looks like he's probably gonna. Yeah, it seems the 2 of them are meant to pull together. But, ow, okay. Way to take advantage of timing there. No, don't with all, yeah. I do enjoy when enemies fall to their deaths of their own accord. Even when they don't fall to their deaths, if they just fall to a place where they can't bother me just yet, that's also acceptable. Okay, that was less good. That was much less good. I would even argue that that was bad. Yeah, I guess if I watch an enemy fall to its own death, I need to be careful that that doesn't happen to me. All right. Shuffling the rings. So what other ring did we have? Right, it was the ring of giving me more health. Hey, fellas. How's it going? Don't mind me. I'll be out of your hair in just a bit. Assuming you still have hair, that is. Okay, so I don't need to fight any of these folks. Not a one of them. Because we are not sticking around. And therefore their casting means nothing to us. Alright, go around this right side here. By right I mean left, and also that didn't go quite as planned. Ow. Okay. Past the first set. And past the second set. And now we gotta get up here pretty quick, because otherwise the big guys are gonna be jerks. So unfortunately that means this guy is gonna be a jerk to us for a while to come. Hopefully not too much of a jerk. And we're gonna let that lizard go yet again. I really wish it would take falling damage. That would be lovely. Come on across, buddy. Ooh, please fall. Please fall. All right. Only got to deal with one. Because I'm... or maybe 0? Did they both fall? Because I'm pretty sure they can't climb ladders. So... yeah, I guess we just don't have to deal with either one of them. That's good. Oh, there's a bonfire, I think. Or is that just a torch? Either way, gotta deal with this fella first. Can't exactly take a closer look as long as that guy's there. It might just be a brazier or something. Yeah, that's a brazier. Hopes dashed. Oh, hi. So through there is probably something, but just gonna make sure that there's nothing through here. Well, there's these guys hanging out. We completely missed this little nook. There might actually be something of value through there. That's a darn shame, because I, like, super don't want to go down there right now. We might have to make our way to this area without avoiding everything on the way next time. Oh, you look like an NPC I can talk to. In fact, you look like the same one that we've been talking to. Ooh. Gold Serpent +3. Very nice.
Oh, and here we are again.
Yep.
How goes things? I'm rather running in circles, I'm afraid. I can't find the purging monument. And I've searched high and low. What if it was never here in the first place? Oh, bloody hell. What do I know?
Yeah, I don't know what you know.
Sorry. I know it doesn't concern you. Seeing you all good and well, I just sort of spilled my guts to you. Just forget it all. Like a good hollow would. Yeah. Sorry. Seeing you, just forget.
Okay, so it seems maybe once we find the purging monument, we can tell him about it. At least that's my guess. Is there nothing back here? Seems there's nothing back here. So we could drop down, but then we'd have to deal with that guy. But then again, what else are we supposed to do right now? Oh, maybe that little nook that we saw actually connects through there and leads to here, and then we could use that to get on top of that bridge and thus do plunging attacks on the big fellas. That seems like a thing. But alas, if we were to drop down right now, we'd have to deal with this guy. Though, maybe we can take the plunge, if you catch my drift. Wasn't quite as effective as I had hoped. I don't like that move. Ow. Whoa there. Could you maybe not with the whole killing of me thing? I'd like to continue thinking that you guys are easier than your sword-wielding brethren, but you're trying your darndest to make me not think that anymore. I really wish kicking their shield did anything at all. Because these guys definitely leave their shields up a lot. But kicking it seems to just mildly inconvenience them rather than open them up for a critical. Thankfully, these ones are a little easier to get around for a backstab. Ah. Stop with the casting! Okay, seriously, you gotta get out of here. There. That took way too much effort. Okay, so the fact that a ringed knight spear is laying right there instead of dropping from one of these guys tells me that the armor set is probably going to end up being similar. It's going to end up being found rather than earned, I guess. So yeah, this bridge definitely exists for doing plunging attacks. That much is clear. Oh, hi. Why haven't you dropped down yet? Also, please die. Yeah, looks like this is going to connect around. Which means we get to see these two again. And they did not take as much damage from their fall as I would have liked. Ooh, but it looks like only this one noticed us. Ow. Excuse me. Let me just heal up here real quick. Ow. Okay, maybe not full healing. Ow. Your thrust was a bit more delayed than I would have liked. He died before he fell. We do not have much health. Let's go ahead and use a great heal here. And then also some bountiful light just to give ourselves a little source of extra healing for a little while. I know we're at full health, but we might soon stop being so. Oh no. No, no. Do you curse just by looking at me? Because we are not close. Running out of FP does not help here. Okay, there's that guy down. And now, for the real reason that I was actually throwing fireballs, you! Please die. Thank you. I don't want to get cursed. Like, ever. So yeah, if this actually does connect all the way around. Yes, it does. Okay. But that means that we've already gotten all the items we can get from here. Are you still alive? You are. No wonder we couldn't just run right over you. What? By whom? Oh, and since it was curse instead of just death, we dropped our souls. That's not good. But we've basically explored everywhere except for the bog. Which does mean that we no longer have reason to cross that bridge and fight those two ringed knights. So, I mean, got that going for us. Though there is still that crystal lizard. And I kind of want to kill it. But it might not be worth trying. Because, like, if it gives anything shy of a Titanite slab, then it's not really anything I can use. Whoops. Forgot to jump off the stairs a little early so as to not meet that fella. But that's fine. That's just one Estus flask. We can live shy one Estus. So I am still going to make a rush for the ladder. Because if we can get up the ladder, then these guys will drop aggro. Ow. Or we could get killed by the freaking turtle pilgrim. Gonna try that again. Still gonna try and go for the ladder, though. will once more equip a Ring of Sacrifice. Because, I mean, gotta use them sometime, right? If I'm not going to use them during this DLC, then what other chance am I going to have? Like, I am still going to go for a second ending once I'm through the DLC. Considering that's why I went to New Game Plus and was still recording anyway. Just to get a second ending, because I kind of wanted to keep playing this game. So basically, I'll get through this DLC, and then I'll go for a second ending, and that's when I'll end my recorded playthrough of this game. But, like, yeah. Gotta use these rings sometime. They're no good to me if I just have them sitting in my inventory at the end of the game. Hooray, no damage getting through there. So I am still going to need to kill these ones, I'd imagine. Ow. Okay. There we go. Now, try and juke that guy a little bit, and it worked. And thus, we are up the ladder. We will soon be in safety. Did that pilgrim get himself all the way into the wall? And can we get this lizard? I'm not going to try. The lizard has successfully escaped. I'm not going to take that from him. So, kind of dropped down to this bridge without thinking. Though thankfully, none of those guys has aggroed to us. It looks like we've got a chance to do this to this one. Oh, needed to do 2 extra hits. Oh, but we still gotta fight these 2 so that we can get our souls back, don't we? Can we get just one at a time? I would love to get just one at a time. Hopefully without any casters joining in on the fun. That attack always comes later than I want it to. Ow. Okay, rather than using this to damage him, we're going to use it to heal us. Ow. Okay, that's 1 down. No casters joined us, and wow, they actually have armor they drop? That's unexpected. And we've got 2 pieces of it now. Hey, you. Okay. Gonna want to do better against this one than we did against the last one. Thankfully, that's not really going to be too hard. We did pretty poorly against the last one. Okay. Much better against this one. And we got an Estus back, which is also nice. So now, pop right on over here. Ah! So it was you what cursed us. I'll have you not do that again, thank you. The lizard's still here? Well, hey. We got all of our wishes granted. Except for the whole wanting to find the bonfire thing. That's still ways away, I imagine. Anything over this way? There's an item. Okay. Didn't even have to brave anything dangerous to get it. It's always nice when you can get items for free. Ooh, you guys run away from me. That's good. Hopefully that remains true forever, because... Ooh, bonfire ahead. Therefore, try right. I want a... Oh. Hi. Okay, so I imagine the little ones run away forever. But the big ones do not. And I'm guessing the big ones probably also have a chance to incite the little ones to violence. Oh, yeah. Oh, or do they just attack when they're cornered? That's interesting. Try gesture. Hang on, what gesture? Let's try bonfire first. Just get that out of the way. And we can remove our ring of sacrifice. Does this door open? Of course not. So, let us try gesture. I doubt it'll do anything, but... we want jump for joy. Yep, I tried gesture. Gesture did nothing. But hey, we do have this bonfire. Is there anything for us to grab from this little platform down here? Maybe. But I think I am going to go get myself a level or two. Considering we've got more than enough souls for one. And we might be able to sell enough to get two. So one level is 178k. It's been increasing by like 2k per. So we're going to want about, let's say 360k. Can we get there? Oh, we certainly can. So let's do that one and that one.
Ashen one.
Two levels, please.
Very well, then take none.
Ooh, another 3-pointer.
Farewell, Ashmace.
So is it 3-pointers because this ring increases my stamina by a percentage? Even so, it shouldn't be adding that many points that quickly. Because we're still at less than 200 stamina, so... Like, even if it's a 10% boost, that's still not going to end up being huge. That'd still only be another point per 10. Whatever. That's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we'll already be at our shiny new bonfire. And when we'll continue exploring that swamp. See you then, friends.